Okay, what's going on? This is just making sure. Okay, I lost my audio partway through the video, so I have to do this again. This is really annoying. Okay, so what I went over before, this is January 29th. The pre-markets, what I am looking at. Okay, this is annoying. Anyways, it's FOMC rates decision day. This is the most important short-term resistance. This is the most important medium-term supports, and so this is what we do not want to lose. The reason why today is such a pivotal moment is we are going to be hearing what the forecast is for the year, if we're going to see more rate cuts, which Trump is pushing for. So as Biden was leaving, they started saying we need less rate cuts, but Trump seems to be adamant about we need more rate cuts. And that would definitely boost the stock market, so we'll see what influence he has. So far this morning, we have broken our inside bar bull for the inside bar. And this could just, with FOMC, this could just be putting it, like closing our gap here and putting in our lower high before we go down. So that is the bear case. Obviously, we want to see a melt up bull run. NQ, NASDAQ, a little bit weaker. Obviously, this is the semiconductors. We have broken our inside bar bull so far. And these are both of our levels which are a bit closer together. Easier to break, essentially. The Russell, this is our most important level. We're still looking at this daily bull flag. We see lower wicks here, so we're still thinking this could be the bull flag. The Russell will be influenced the most by rates decision. This is why I think Trump is going to help the small cap names. Is he's focused on small businesses and stuff like that, cutting regulations, getting the red tape out of there. So the Dow is the strongest thing. This could be what pulls us into the next bull market. All the industrials, the airlines, the cruises, the banks, consumer companies. This is what's pulling us in up at this time, the strongest. So that's why a lot of my names are focused there. SMH, semiconductors, the most important level is this tweezer bottom right now off the 200 moving average. That is a very important level to hold. If we lose that, we are in trouble, essentially. We may see a significant flush. We're going down to these levels here. So from that, Nvidia, it is the strongest name out of everything. It's the closest to its all-time high. This is the name to be watching for. It broke yesterday's candle, and it has this tweezer. So this better hold. AMT, doing this for a buddy. The reason why I don't like this name is just it's in a long-term downtrend. Monthly downtrend, 52-week lows. We still need to see a daily trend change to even get started to think about putting a monthly bottom in. Then from there, we're just looking for a lower high than here, 174.05. It takes a lot to right these ships, so that's why I stay away from these names. Why would I play these names when Nvidia is so close to its all-time high? That's the one that's leading the market. That sector. Why you go with the sector leaders? SMCI. You'll see. It's nowhere near. It's already back into a daily downtrend. It's closer to 52-week lows. There's just no point in playing these names. We could be setting up a weekly inverse head and shoulders. We could be doing that, but why? It's just there's so much resistance overhead you're dealing with that we're down like 75% from all-time highs. Just not interested in these names. AVGO was a good name. It is still close to its all-time high. There's a big gap there. Might want to fill at least first. It had an inside bar on yesterday. Still, this is the low you want to hold, or we are going for the gap fill. Apple, we were going on a bit of an earnings run here, seems. Earnings and FOMC will decide that. Palantir, I was kind of looking at this inverse head and shoulder Oh no. Yeah, I'm looking at this as a cup and handle. From this top to this top, we didn't lose the 50% retracement. The daily's 80 ATMA is holding it up. This looks poised for a melt up. Looking really good, PLTR. Amazon, all-time high name, top watch. I'm waiting for pullbacks, see what happens there. RGTI, we have an inside bar, pretty tight range here. We have an hourly equilibrium we're watching there. So playing the break of that. I have February calls, so I got time. February $5 calls. I'm in at the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah. So yeah, then like I said, I'm just watching the industrial names: JP Morgan, RCL, Walmart, Visa, Spotify, RDW, all these names. Reddit's a big strong name right now. So these are what I'm looking at for the 29th. I'm not going to be trading. I'm just letting profits ride. This is a very pivotal moment. The reason why I've got profits already in running, so I'm not going to get that FOMO, which is nice. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to get the FOMO. That's why I do this type of trading. I just let my runners run and focus on the next trade. So I'm ready for any outcome. All right. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully everything goes good.